Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you're here, and hello to all my new subscribers. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. I'm just going to be decorating my mother-in-law's front porch for fall today. She just moved into our town that me and my husband live in less than a year ago, so it's really nice to have them in town and so close. And she did injure herself, so it's hard for her to do this herself. So I thought it would be really nice to do this for her and then bring you guys along so you can see a different perspective from the porch decorate that I did for my own front porch. So I'm just giving you an overview of all the supplies that we will be using today as we decorate her front porch for fall. So this is a space that we'll be decorating for fall. I think it's beautiful. It's so cozy. I love the color of their door. I love the shutters. I just think it's a beautiful space. So I was really excited to make this all cozy and nice for them for fall. So I thought it would be really fun this year to create my own custom pot for the front door. And I've seen on Pinterest some similar ideas, so that's where I did get my inspiration. So I started out by getting some new soil for these pots. They were me and my husband's, but we just had them in the garage and we hadn't used them, so I thought they would be great on her front porch. So I just bought this beautiful cabbage. It has purple tones in it, which I really like for fall. You can see it a lot better when you're closer to it. But this cabbage was $5.99, and I really love the look of these. I bought them for the first time this year. I bought one from my front porch, and it's holding up really well. It seems quite hardy. It hasn't died. It's been a few weeks, and I don't have to water it as often as the mums. So I really like the look that they give. And then I'm just going to add this beautiful yellow mum. I wanted to stick with those traditional fall colors, and this mum was also $5.99. So I should have probably brought some gardening tools, but I didn't, and I didn't want to bother my mother-in-law for something, so I just used my hands, which was fine. And then I also have this little mini pumpkin. It was $2.50, I believe, from the nursery, which I thought was a good price because it is a really cute shape, and I love that it has that larger stem. So I just put that in the front so you could really see that. And then I'm just going to repeat the same thing I did for this one for the other side. I'll just start by adding the soil again, and this was also quite inexpensive. And then I'll just add the cabbage, the mum, and the pumpkin to this pot also. I don't know about you guys, but I find gardening to be super relaxing, and today was just the most gorgeous fall day. It wasn't too hot, it wasn't too cold. I believe it was about 23 degrees, so it was really nice just being outside and doing this decorating and doing a little bit of gardening. So I really did enjoy making this, and I think next year I'll probably continue to make my own pots because it was really fun and it just felt like you kind of made your own custom creation. So I really did enjoy making these. So I think these turned out super cute, but I just wanted to pop in these little white pumpkins just to fill in a little bit more space. So I'm just going to start by wiping this beautiful front door with my Method all-purpose cleaner. I just wanted to give everything a nice shine before we started decorating this space for fall. I really love this storm door. I don't have one at my current house, but I really like it because she has two sweet little dogs, Jasper and Sally, and they can see out and just look at everything. And I know my puppy Holstein loves to be able to look outside, so I think this would be a really nice addition to our front porch. And it's just so nice when the day is beautiful out. You can just have that open. It just lets in so much more light. So I think we may invest in one of these in the future. This beautiful front window is just gorgeous, and I love that they have the shutters on both sides. I think it just adds such a cozy factor. So I'm just going to give this a wipe down the window, and then I'm just going to go in and clean the shutters as well. So I did end up going up with the ladder just because I did notice a little bit of dirt right at the top. So I just went to both of them and just used this little ladder and just gave them a good wipe down just at the top. I'm just going to sweep this front porch area before I start, and I really do want to invest in a leaf blower as well as a pressure washer, because I think it would be great for outdoor spaces just to get them really clean. Not that this isn't, but it's just nice to be able to remove water stains or dirt or anything like that. So if you guys have a recommendation, just leave it in the comments. I would really appreciate that. So I got my husband to move these baskets over here for me, pots I should say, and then I actually put this chair here. This is my husband's grandfather's chair. We usually have it in our basement, but I thought it would look really cute on their front porch. And then I just bought this beautiful basket with the wreath inside at Winners this year, and I thought it was just beautiful for fall, and I thought it would look really nice on their front porch, so I just wanted to add that in. And then this rug is also a purchase from Winners this year, and I just love that yellowy mustard orange, and I thought that would be a really pretty addition to the front porch. So this welcome to our pumpkin patch sign was just from a local vendor shop this year, and I just really like the galvanized metal look and then the welcome to our pumpkin patch in the orange. I thought that was really pretty. And then I had a few more of these apple baskets, so I thought this would look really pretty filled with fake apples, but I didn't have enough to fill the whole basket, so I thought I would just lay the scarf in here and just fill in the basket with that, and then I'll just lay the apples on top. So that's another trick. You can just always fill in a basket or a bucket with something, and then you don't have to fill it all the way with the product that you are going to put in it. So these apples are actually from Michael's, and then these little crab apples are also from Michael's. So I thought these looked really pretty in here, and they just add that nice bright red color to the front porch. I know they have these apples and crab apples year round, as well as limes, lemons, things like that. So it's really great if you do need a fruit item to go to Michael's and find it. And then you can always use a coupon to get a discount on them. So I think they look really nice, and they just add that nice pop of red. So this little basket here was from Michael's this year. It was actually 50% off in the fall decor section, and I just envisioned hanging it from the mailbox. And then I had this beautiful apple stem also from Michael's. I just bent that so it would fit in that little basket. And then I have some leaves, a stem from Dollarama, and I just thought that would be the perfect addition to the basket with the apples. So I have this beautiful galvanized metal bucket, and I got that from Dollarama this year. I believe it was $4, and then I just added this yellow mum to it. And I like the fact that it tied into the welcome to our pumpkin patch sign because both are that galvanized metal look. So So I got this little red truck this year from Michael's, and I thought it was just adorable, and I love that it just had that F for Fraser, and I think it just adds a perfect personal little touch to this space. This blanket ladder my husband actually made and stained for me this year. He came up with the idea. I thought it was super cute, and I just thought it would look really nice on his mom's porch for fall. And I just am going to use this beautiful orange scarf I have. You guys know, if you've watched my other videos, that I have a lot of scarves and I like to use them for decor pieces, especially outside, because if it gets dirty, I don't need to worry about it because it was so inexpensive. I really liked this hay bale. It was a round one compared to the big square ones. So I thought that was really sweet. And then I'm just going to add this cute little scarecrow. This was from Walmart, and I believe it was $6.97 or $7.97, but I thought it was really adorable just sitting on this bale of hay in this bucket. And then I went in again with my Dollarama stems. I had gotten, I believe, 4 or 5 of them. So I just added those to the sides just so it looks like a little bit of fall foliage there. I love using apple baskets in the fall to decorate with. They're relatively inexpensive, but I think they just scream fall. And then I'm just going to add this beautiful red garland. I got that this year from Michael's for 50% off, so I believe it was $10. And I thought it just added that beautiful rich color right to this windowsill. So this back little corner, I just added this home hardware crate. My dad also got that at an auction, and I think it's really adorable. And then I just had this star. I feel like it looks really country-like, but it's perfect for the fall, and I've had this for years, but I just wasn't using it in my own space, so I thought it would be a really cute addition to her front porch. So I'm just going to add these pumpkins to the sides of the stairs going down. I didn't want to add too much here because I don't want them to trip on the stairs. And then I'm going to use these corn husks. So I'm going to add them to either side of the door to kind of flank it. And I've never tried this actually. They do have front pillars, so I could have tied them to those. But I thought it would be really pretty just to flank the door and try something different. And my mother-in-law really did love that look. So another little tip I have is just using what you have, and you can always incorporate supplies that you use to take care of your property. And I thought that was a cute little added touch. I mean, you can always use watering cans too, and just various things, but I thought that was a cute little touch. And then my mother-in-law did want some solar lights up here. She really loves these, and I did use them on my back porch decorate with me, and they look so pretty and cozy at night. So I'm just going to string these right into the mums and pumpkins right on this chair and beside it. And I think this is going to give a really pretty glow and welcoming look to the front porch in the evening. So the one thing I will say about these lights, although I love them very much, is that they are so long. So they easily tangle. So multiple times I had to kind of pause and detangle it a bit just because the wire is so thin. And you don't want them to be tangled because if they are too tangled, they won't work properly. So I had to really finagle these and try to get the kinks and knots out. And they did finally lay properly, but I did lose a little crab apple there. But I did put that back when I was all done laying these lights out. So I'm just going to give the porch a final sweep just because I did get hay all over it from that one little hay bale. It's hard to believe that one little hay bale can cause such a mess, but it did. And even on my own front porch, I do have to sweep it a lot more with the hay, but it's worth it because I do think it adds that cozy fall touch. So I'm just going to show you what everything looks like all decorated for fall. I think it turned out really pretty. It's a different look than mine, I feel, but it still says fall. And I did use a lot of the stuff that I already had, and then I did purchase some new things. I did move those pumpkins closer to the front door just so they weren't blocking the stairs as much. So this is kind of what everything looks like all done, and she loved it. She said it was really pretty, and she's really going to enjoy coming out here and taking the dogs out and just being able to see this for this season. So I'm so happy she let me decorate it, and I really enjoyed spending time with her and doing this. The sun was really bright today, so I'm sorry if that does cause a glare. There's a few shadows even when I'm recording, but it was hard because the sun was moving all over the place, but I just think it turned out beautiful, and it was a gorgeous day here. It was a perfect day. I think it was 23 degrees, so I just wanted to also show you their back deck because they have the most beautiful view out their back deck. It's just gorgeous. They back onto a trail, so it's so private and cozy. But until the next video, friends, thank you so much for watching and joining. And if you liked today's video, I would love it if you would subscribe and give this video a like. This week, I will be adding a lot more videos, so stay tuned. Bye, friends.